It's the biggest launch of the year. We have some amazing new products, but do they catch fish?
Woohoo! Scaly one.
So we have come to the absolutely gorgeous Golden Oaks Fishery in Essex. This place is immaculate. The swims are probably the best ever swims I've seen on a fishery, and it is absolutely stunning. The reason we've come here is to film and photograph all of the media, marketing, website material that we need for our biggest launch of the year. We do this every summer. We get as many of the team together as possible so that we can get through the sheer volume of new product that we are launching to the world and showing to you guys. So in this video, you're going to see loads and loads of that product, and also you're going to see some carp caught. And the reason I know you're going to see some carp caught is that we have already got one down in the net below me. Kieran, who is behind the camera, wasted absolutely no time in putting the new X3Ss through their paces, and I think it's about time we showed you that fish.
Well, here we are, a nice 23.5 pound. Lovely, lovely scaly one. Didn't even get a chance to get my other rods out, just dropped one down the edge while I was getting everything set up. And hopefully this is the start of some really, really good fishing. With that fish slipped back, the lads wasted no time in getting their rods out. A variety of tactics were deployed around the lake, and it wasn't long before Scotty Day joined in on the action.
So anyway, using the new X4S 10-foot 3-pounders, I'm attached to an angry fish and moz. We don't know how, but for some reason this has picked up Moz's line. I didn't think it had gone down that far, but it certainly has done. And yeah, here we are. An angry common and Moz's line attached as well. I can't see his line though at the moment, so I don't know what's going on. Oh, now I can see his line. His lead's right at my his lead's right on my hook. Oh. Anyway, we're in, we got one, and then I can deal with Moz's rig. Solve, Moz.
Yeah, you're right.
Yes, you are right, Kieran. It is a 20-pounder. 22 pound 13. Happy days. Well, there we go. That's the first one for me. I'd only just about put one rod out, just about to put a second rod out and get some bait out, and this ripped off. The fish have been pretty active so far, so hopefully we're in for a few more, but as you can see, 22 pound 13 ounce little Golden Oaks common. Lovely fish. Tamed on the 10-foot X4S 3-pounder and a rather special little Edges end tackle product that we've been playing around with for a while, and hopefully will be coming in the spring next year.
Well, it's been a little bit of a chaotic start, to be honest. Yeah, Kieran's had that fish really quickly, and Scott literally just on a single. And I'd set up a washing line along my right hand margin, and that's smashed out of the clip. Bobbins hit the floor, then pulled back up, and yeah, I'm in. And I am using the X3Ss like Kieran. Oh, that's a beautiful scaly one. But I'm using them in 12-foot 3.5 pound test curve. And yeah, this would be the rod in this price bracket, that if you were going to use one rod to cover everything, fishing long, fishing smaller lakes like this, just one rod to do anything, I think a 3.5 pound test curve. And what we've done with these, I've literally just seen a pike try to attack that carp. What the hell? It was about the same size as it. I've never seen that before in my life. Well, so yeah, we've basically stiffened these up from the original X3s to give you more backbone. So casting, you know, solid bags, PVA bags, fishing up to, you know, 140, 150 yards, you can do that with these. But you can also just fish on normal size lakes. You know, this is 5 acres at Golden Oaks. Oh, you can see my tubing's just slid up the line there as it's gone through some reeds. But we've got a fully scaled coming to the net, and he's in. There we go. Awesome. Absolutely perfect. Couldn't have thought of a better start. We've had bites all over the lake, and yeah, new gear is getting a good workout, getting the photos, getting the videos done. What a great start. Right, let's just give him a minute just to rest up. I always think it's better to give them a minute to rest anyway. You've literally just like played them in for 5 minutes or whatever. Like, you imagine running 1,500 meters and then someone asking you to stick your head under the water. So yeah, I always think it's better to give them a little rest, give yourself a rest, collect your thoughts, get your weighing gear and your camera gear all together. I'd normally sort of stake it out in a net safe, but big old scaffolding pole, it's not going to go anywhere. Net cover over the top. We'll have a look at him in a minute. And there he is. Nice upper double, fully scaled, gets me off the mark. Yeah, fishing a washing line rig with effectively a solid bag rig. It is actually one of our ready tied solid bag rigs, but not in a solid bag, just with a mesh bag clipped on, a few handfuls of pellet, Pro Stim liver boilies, and a 8mm pink pop-up. And yeah, didn't take him long to find it, get nailed, end up in my net. Happy days.
Well, here we are, Golden Oaks. What's going on, Moz?
Well, we haven't got one yet. We're into one, which is nice. Rod's not been out very long.
Right.
Hour, maybe 2.
Right under a sea. Is that one off
Yeah,
my
right
off my
hand
spot?
up, yeah, closest one to you, Scott. So one of the new products that I'm lucky enough to be using are these brand new X4S's, and they are lovely. Lovely bit of action on them. Nice light rods, these ones. This is the £3 version that I've got in my hands, and it's been a while since I've used a £3 rod.
Bargain for £3.
They are lovely, and they look gorgeous as well.
£3 a rod.
£3 rod. Oh, look at Mr. Shoulders. Lovely jubbly. Oh! No!
Oh dear.
No one likes to see that. No one likes to see that. Oh. One of your products, that is.
Should have put them
I should
other
put
clips.
a new one on.
Should have put them other clips on that back ledge.
Oh, they come with both, don't they?
Yeah.
Ah,
That's your
you
own-
put the
that
big
is
ones
your
on.
own fault.
Savage.
That is your own fault. We literally make a product that stops that from happening.
Hey, that was a decent fish. That.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, painful.
That was terrible.
That wasn't a bad fish, that.
Get out my swim.
I mean, it was just like you just unhooked him early.
Yeah, I reckon you touch the leader, it's like tarpon fishing.
Yeah.
Not marlin fishing.
I bet that looked good.
What, when it comes springing back up?
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
hell.
So basically, the back lead has slid over his leg clip, gone down to the hook, and unhooked the fish for him.
Like an extremely efficient backleading disgorger on barbless hooks.
Yes, the old back lead disgorger. But we do clips that make that not happen. He just wasn't using them. Ouch.
You need to get an order in, son.
That was
Of course they are.
that was up there, wasn't it? That was a good one.
That was a mid 20 plus.
Mid 20 upper plus 30, 40 pounder. Right, so this is literally what we're talking about when we're saying we're shooting products. Mozza's getting the shots for the product video of these rods. Nice bendy rod shots, I hope, Mozza. Oh. And yeah, whilst Kieran's on the main camera for the YouTube video. That's this gone under it. Yeah, and I don't think any of us expected it to be quite this busy. Yeah, this is a different rod, so not the washing line. This is on my left hander over towards the island, and I was just about to put some bait out, and now I'm kind of wondering whether I even need to. I caught over very little bait on that margin. This was literally just a PVA bag. Scott's caught on a single and a bag. Where do you want it? In the air and bending? Mozza's done. It's worth mentioning, so all of the rods we've got matching nets for in various sizes, 42s, 46s, 6-foot handles, 8-foot handles with a break in the middle, so you can have them at 4-foot or at 8-foot. All of them have been made as stiff as we can. We actually sampled some that were a reverse taper, and we found when you were holding them at the butt end, they actually were less stiff than a normal taper. So we've gone with a normal taper because we think it's better, and stainless steel spreader blocks on all of them. So that's a really important point. Really strong, not going to let you down, and much easier to get the actual ends of the arms into the spreader block. Easy to get them in, easy to get them out, and they're all really, really nice nets. So if you want a set of X3Ss or X4Ss, you can get a nice matching net for them. What is this boat doing here? This fish is proper dogging about. Here we go. And he's in. Happy days. How's that in the evening sun? Around about 22 pounds. Absolutely stunning golden oaks linear carp. And yeah, just a bag in the right place was all it took. Proper ripped off. Happy days.
Well, the action is thick and fast at the moment. This is a bag rod that I put out short on a bar that saw a few fish, and it's larruped off. Yeah, it's all a bit madness.
You
Are you going to gilly it?
I can gilly it if you want.
I'll tell you what we'll do, we'll come around the front here.
Yeah. That's a nice stiff pole you've got there, Scott.
Well, you know, I don't like to mess about with the pole.
That is a nice stiff pole. Even at 8 foot, your 8 foot pole is stiff and nice.
There's no point in having a soft floppy one, is there?
No, and I like your stainless spreader on it as well.
Good strong end on it. Got old Greg's hair on it. Come on, Greg! Scaly manfish. Love old Greg.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Oh, no.
Come on, old Greg. You're going to have to call this one old Greg.
No.
When he goes 30, can you call it old Greg? Yeah. Old Greg. You ever drunk Baileys from the shoe? Creamy.
Here we go.
Here we go. Ah,
These are lovely.
Scaly
Lovely.
manfish.
Good skill, Scott. Well done. Oh, I'll do it properly. I'll just
Not that one. Well, there we go. The hectic action continues. This is number 2 for me. 19.5 pounds. Harry's just put his second one back as well. So yeah, it's been a flying start so far. We need to get some products done now. But beforehand, I'm going to get a curry ordered because we're all a bit hungry. We're going to get together and have a bite to eat, and then we'll see what the night brings.
We said goodbye to old Greg, and before he knew it, Scott was in again.
Well, it's 24:12.
Oh, we're both right then. Well, there we go. That's my third bite of the afternoon stroke evening. It has been pretty hectic, and I'm not too sure what's going to happen tonight, but I'm not too sure if my rods will stay out all night. Anyway, 24:12, cracking start. Need to go and eat our curry. Yeah, happy days.
The rods came in and were lent up against the bivvies, and we headed round to the clubhouse for a curry. Chicken dam sacks all round and a few beers to see the night in before heading back to the swims to get the rods out for the evening. The evening drew in fast and we had to wait until the next morning before we saw any more action.
Ah, well, good morning. And that is a lovely way to start any morning, as I'm sure you would all agree. After yesterday's little mishap of using the wrong backing leads, I remembered that I've recently filmed our new and improved captive back leads, put them on, got a bite, landed one. Absolutely awesome. I think there was a couple of bites from the boys late last night, which ended up going back into the pond. But yeah, today's going to be no doubt another hectic day, not only on the fish front, but also on the product front as well, because we've got a lot to get done. That is an awesome carp, £26, and I believe it's the biggest one so far. Chunksville swim, this one. Chunksville swim, wow, there's a new one. I don't know, still early. Beautiful.
Well, there we go, number 4. Whilst the cameras were filming Moz this morning with his slightly bigger one than this one came along. Just under £14, but yeah, beautiful little fish. And that's the first one since I put bait out over the spot that I got 2 rods on. So the bag's slightly outweighing the other rods, but we're now 2 all. So yeah, fingers crossed they get on the munch, and that baited spot might produce a few more. Fish number 5, and pretty much 2 tactics are going on. I've got, this one's on the solid bag, fish to this bar that runs between just to the left of me and to the island. And that's actually done 3 fish now. The one this morning was on the bait. But yeah, this is on solid bag. This is just done the 3 bites, nothing else around it, just a solid bag on the bar where I've seen fish showing. So yeah, they seem to be taking both tactics, seem to be working well. I don't think there's one that's particularly better than the other. I think it's just the location at the moment. So we'll try our best to make sure we get this one in the bag, and maybe touch on a few of those tactics a little bit later on. In the bag, happy days. Right, where I can, I do always try and unhook them in the water, if it's safe to do so for you and the fish. Obviously you've got to be careful with the rig itself. That one's well hooked. But yeah, if I can slip the hook out in the net, obviously you can take the rig off the quick link, but you still run the risk of that hook sitting somewhere in the net. So if I can, I'll always try and unhook them in the net, and it means everything's out of the way, so I can roll the net down, stick the sling underneath it, and get them out without any trouble at all. Well, this one deserved the Carpi hat for sure. Check this out. Wow, that's a banger, that, isn't it? So what the kids say these days? Scaly banger? Anyway, I haven't caught a fully for a long time. Fair to say that is a fully. It is beautiful. Look at that. So that one fell to the solid bag. So now that's winning 3-2. Like I say, I don't think it matters hugely. They're having a bit of a feed. That particular area on that bar seems to be producing the fish slightly more than the other spot. Don't think it's a tactics, like I say, I just think it's that particular spot, but hey, oh, never mind. Anyway, pleased to have caught that. That's a beautiful fish. Yeah, it's got some rather special carp in this lake. I'm sure as they continue to grow over the next few years, they'll be gracing the nets of many an angler and making people rather happy.
Okay, so the fishing has been that good that it has really halted proper work. So everyone is now reeled in and we are going to get cracking. There is a load of the new Camo luggage behind me that we're going to start shooting. We have got some awesome new products in the range. The Camo has been ever so slightly improved in our opinion. We've added a little bit more green, so it's slightly less brown like it was before, so slightly improved that color, but we've got loads and loads of improvements actually within the range. There are that many products, I couldn't possibly go through them all with you, but make sure you check out in particular the hard cases and the barrow organizers. Honestly, the best bits of luggage I believe we have ever made. So one of the first products we're going to be getting on with today are the barrow organisers. So just to give you an idea of what they are, if you remember the Explorer rucksack barrow bag, basically we've taken away the rucksack element of it. We've added a really nice sort of bivvy table top on it, got a nice rim, hard top, and we basically made it into a barrow bag. And inside you've got all of these options for your dividers, so you literally make the piece of luggage bespoke to your needs with whatever kit that you've got. And yeah, we've done it in a standard size, which is the large from the Explorer range, and we've done it in an XL version or a large version as well, so this one kind of works where you've got your medium tackle box, you can put it along one end like that, and this one you can put your large tackle box in the same orientation. Yeah, absolutely fantastic bits of kit, and I would have been lost without my Explorer bag, but these take things on to the next level, taking away that rucksack element that I think a lot of people never really used, and adding the tabletop element really helps.
After another long day of shooting products, we made our way back to our swims to get the rods out for the evening. Mozza was fishing over 10 spoms of boilie and pellet, and it didn't take long before we heard the familiar sound of an RX Plus.
Hurry together. Oh, go on. Oh, we're away. Okay, right hand has busted off and we are playing one from the Big Fish Swim. Now the reason why I say it's Big Fish Swim is because that 26 pounder that I had this morning was last out at 34 pounds. So, not only did that one that I lost, which could have been a 30 pounder, it's all in a bit of a debate at the moment whether that was a 30 pounder or not. Yeah, the one that I had this morning at 26 pounds, which was obviously spawned out, hence why it's at that way, was a 34 pounder. 34 pounder. So let's hope that this one is the big one of the lake and is a 34 pounder, which will make up for the 26 pounder that I lost out on with the 34, if that makes sense to you all.
You're gonna get this fish in, Moz?
Mate, like, I can't do much more with it. You keep fighting. Right, stop fighting. Kieran's got the Come here, you. Gulping air, PB in his chops. Lovely jubbly, he's in my X4S net. Beautiful. Well, that is more than welcome. And I would say that is a glass carp. That is a definite glass carp common. Well, it's obviously a common, but I don't know, what do you all reckon? It looks like he's got a bit of glass carp in him. I reckon he is. So that is a lovely way to end what's been a mega busy day. Honestly, we have been at it the whole day today. And yeah, been very lucky to have caught this one because we haven't been trying too hard. But another mega fish. So yeah, that is a lovely fish. I'm gonna slip him back, get the rods out ready for the evening, and then it's barbecue time, and I'm looking forward to it. Nice. Call him. Wicked.
Well, good morning, and what a lovely morning it is. Last night I found myself a spot out in open water because my margin spot wasn't doing me any bites, and this morning it's rattled off with this one, and this was the first of two. So we'll get this one back and we'll show you the other one. So in a few months' time we are going to be releasing some brand new Fox analog scales. So if you prefer more of a traditional feel when weighing your carp, these might be for you. But we will still be doing our digital scales as well, so you'll have the choice between analog and digital. So I'm going to get this sling zeroed, and then we're going to weigh my second fish of the morning. So nice and simple, as all scales. Little knob on the top, zero her in. We're good to go. So here we go, fish number 2 of the morning, 17 pound. And I've got to say, the fish here at Golden Oaks are absolutely lovely. Look at the scales on that one. Right, let's slip him back. Another busy day of filming products. Once again, another busy day filming products was to follow, but at lunchtime, Scott had seen a few fish showing down to his right. He snuck off with one rod, and guess what? It didn't take him long.
Well, it's been a bit slower last night and this morning, but I think because the fish have moved to our right there. Obviously yesterday we were busy doing product, but we needed to crack on today. Anyway, at lunchtime, just come back for some dinner and noticed a few fish to my right. So I just literally put a single just to the right. It'd probably been in for 20 minutes maximum, and clearly those fish that we'd observed to the right were there, and we're still hungry for a little bit more. So yeah, I deployed a Singer with a 10-foot X4, and must admit it is a pleasure to play these fish on them little rods. And there we are, another of Golden Oak's finest, just 18 and a half. Beautiful fish, considering they spawned just over a week ago. They're still in really good condition, so testament to the venue and the water quality and the fish themselves. So see if we pop it in and see if we can catch another one.
Woohoo! Scaly one. Nice one, him. Well, I said £20 an ounce. He's £20 too. Nice. Oh, maybe that one I did put back last night was £20. Idiot. Hey ho. Oh, he's lovely. He is lovely. We like you. You are awesome. Look at him. Oh, they're gorgeous in here. Oh, well, here he is, the absolute gorgeous one. Beautiful, beautiful carp that, as I'm sure you would all agree, as all of them are. The ones that we've had from here have been absolutely gorgeous. Just like this one, £20 an ounces. Managed to guess the weight right for this one. And yeah, getting a fair few bits done today. And all the while catching a few scaly ones like this. Awesome, very, very nice indeed. Right, I'm gonna slip him back, get the rod back out there, back onto them products. Wicked.
So just in between proceedings, we've had a quick game of darts, which I got absolutely annihilated at. Yeah, we're in the clubhouse here at Golden Oaks, and you've got everything that you'd really need. I mean, this is really put on a bit like almost like a sort of top end French holiday venue. You've got like the clubhouse, you've got a kitchen, it's got microwave, fridge, freezer for your bait and your food, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, behind me you've got air hockey, we've got a dartboard, and then obviously outside you've got a big canopy that's been a godsend for us for keeping all of our stuff and shooting. Got a barbecue, table and chairs, you've got a shower and a toilet just the other side of this big clubhouse. And yeah, it's just really put on. Like, it's such a beautifully maintained fishery. The fish are all stunning. Obviously, you see we've got photos all around us of the stock, and well, we've caught plenty of them. So yeah, if you're looking for a venue that is exclusive bookings for a social with some mates, yeah, I couldn't recommend Golden Oaks highly enough. So as amazing as this place is, we are almost wrapped up in terms of the product filming. Yeah, these are just a couple more bits to do, and then I'm going to be heading off. Mozza and some of the other boys have enjoyed it that much that they're going to long it out for another night, see if they can put one or two more of these stunning fish on the bank. And yeah, if you'd like to know any more about the products that you've seen in this video, or there've been plenty that we haven't shown in this video, they're all on foxint.com on the website. Go to the new product page, all of our new products are there. And yeah, leave us a comment, let us know which products you're going to be putting in your basket, and I'll catch you in a bit. Hopefully somebody's going to catch one, so stay watching, because someone's going to catch one, but it won't be me.
Well, that's it. Our time at Golden Oaks has come to an end. Unfortunately for myself, didn't manage any more fish, which I'm gutted about because of how obviously beautiful that they are in here. If you're looking for a lake exclusive, then head over to the DS Fisheries website. Golden Oaks is on there. Dan's details are all there. It is an amazing venue, as you would have seen throughout this film. So if you're looking for a lake exclusive, then look no further than Golden Oaks.